I got $300 worth of product for free at Shoppers Drug Mart. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Krysia. Thanks for joining me today. It's going to be a really interesting, hopefully helpful video for you guys today, especially my Canadian friends here on YouTube. I'm going to be going over how I got a ton of luxury makeup for free. Yes, you heard me right. Not PR, no. From the beauty boutique at Shoppers Drug Mart, and they were all free. So I got some perfumes, Chanel style, some Nars products, some DIOR products. I'm going to be going over absolutely everything. I'm going to try it on my face as well for you guys later on. But first I wanted to go over with you how I got $300 worth of product for free at Shoppers Drug Mart. So if you want to know how I did that and how everything looks, just stay tuned. Shoppers Drug Mart, if you don't live in Canada, or maybe if you do, you maybe just don't know, but here in Canada there is a drugstore that is called Shoppers Drug Mart, and they have Beauty Boutique, which is part of their store, and it just deals with high-end and now even luxury beauty products. So they have brands from DIOR, Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, then they have Nars, Bobbi Brown now, Laura Mercier. Like, they have pretty much all of the top high-end luxury products that anyone could ask for. Their rewards program puts every rewards program to shame. Just disclaimer, I don't know the Ulta rewards program. I heard that one's pretty good as well. And they do carry Chanel and all that stuff too now. So I can't speak for that. Maybe it's similar, I'm not sure. But I guess especially Sephora would be the biggest competitor. It puts Sephora to shame, like to absolute shame. And I'm gonna go over how their rewards program works and how I end up getting, honestly, free makeup ever so often just by shopping at their beauty boutique locations. So each dollar you spend at the store is worth technically 15 points. They have these 20 times the point days. So your typical points value gets bumped up 20 times that value. And then they also have bonus points days. Sometimes Lancome, if you buy 2 products, you get 20,000 points. And you have to keep in mind each 1,000 points is worth $1 off. So 20,000 points, $20 off your next purchase. So whenever I do any shopping, and I'm not talking just makeup, because they have everything there, typical drugstore products, batteries, electronics. When I was buying diapers, for example, for when my kids were a lot younger, I would get them there and get the 20 times the points. They have some food products there as well. And they have these 20 times the point days all the time. Like, we're talking at least 3 times a week. Sometimes online they have, for example, spent $150, get 50,000 points back, which is essentially $50 back. So that's essentially 33%, in a way, off your purchase. Okay, so you get your points, you accumulate, you buy stuff you need, you buy stuff you want, you go on these 20 times perk days to accumulate as many points as possible. At some point, I collected 200,000 points. It didn't take long, trust me, you guys. I mean, a few purchases at Shoppers Drug Mart to get all your kind of drugstore needs or makeup needs. And I do spend money on makeup. I try to buy as much as possible from Shoppers Drug Mart now that they carry pretty much every brand that I love, minus Charlotte Tilbury, minus Natasha Denona. Those ones I still unfortunately have to get at either Sephora or online with Charlotte Tilbury. Like I said, Chanel, DIOR, like all those brands I listed earlier are now at Shoppers Drug Mart. So I do most of my beauty shopping there. And I end up getting so many points back very, very quickly. Any gifts I'm buying for my mom, or like cologne for my dad, or like, it's all there. So then I'm getting all these points back. So to get 200,000 points doesn't take long, and that's $200 off your next purchase. You can buy whatever you want, and they're gonna take off that $200 at the till. But in addition to doing that, they have bonus redemption days, which means your 200,000 points would normally be worth $200 off your purchase. Now it's worth $300 off your purchase. So that's what happened here. I had over 200,000 points. My whole purchase of all these goodies that we're gonna go over next came to like, I think $320. So my 200,000 points, she took off $300, right? Because it was at bonus redemption. And all I paid for this was like the tax, like the 20 something odd dollars. I'm constantly getting free makeup from them. And yes, it's not free in terms of you don't have to spend anything to get it. But if you're gonna purchase those things anyways, you may as well get them there. Whole Renfrew for Chanel and Dior and all that doesn't give you anything back. Sometimes they have 10% off, right? Their products as a maximum. Same with the Bay. You know, like all these retailers, the best they can do a lot of the time is 10% off on a rare occasion. Sephora can do 20% off twice a year, but they don't carry Chanel. To get Chanel at that much money back is just, it's unheard of. That is my little tip, my little secret. If you Canadian ladies are not shopping for your makeup needs at Shoppers Drug Mart and Beauty Boutique, I really encourage you to do so going forward, especially if you're buying this stuff anyway. Sign up for their program. You honestly will be so satisfied knowing that you're gonna get something back for it significantly. Let me know down below if you guys are already shopping there. Are you just as amazed each and every single time that you redeem your points? Because I am. I've been doing this now for years. This video is not sponsored. Shoppers doesn't know anything about me, you know, gushing about their program. I just think it's absolutely wonderful way to kind of not feel completely robbed when you get luxury makeup. Enough chit chat about the program. I think it's time to try on this makeup. So I'm going to scoot you guys a little bit closer and we're going to go ahead and have some fun. I got a bunch of nice stuff. Like I said, I got this perfume. It's the Gabrielle, the Chanel Gabrielle, the Essence version. I know the original Gabrielle was a little bit more, I don't know, subdued, I guess. But this one, when I, sprayed it on, it had a little bit more oomph. I can't wait to try it again because this has been sitting here for over a month for me to film, and I'm really craving to put this on later. So we'll do that at the end. And then I got a bunch of really kind of unique stuff that maybe I wouldn't have normally noticed if I was going to straight up purchase it. So I got the Naked 3 Mini from Urban Decay, and this one I don't know if it got a ton of love when it first came out last year. I just saw it and I didn't swatch it at all actually. The colors still looked really pretty. I got another really pretty eyeshadow, you guys, from Dior. This is a single shadow, or the mono shadows. And I never would have looked at these. But again, I was just browsing to see what I could redeem. And that's the problem when you're getting stuff for free. You're kind of like, oh, I'm going to get stuff that maybe I normally wouldn't, buy, right? So this is a mono shadow from Dior. And honestly, when I swatched this, it was so reflective. So I can't wait to put that on. I'll probably do that as like a topper or something like that. I got the Forever Natural Bronze. This is now the third one in my collection. I have shade 4 and 6. And then number 5, I also purchased just at this redemption because it looked super warm and golden. And I can't wait to use this for the summer, but of course we're gonna try it on today. I love this bronzer. It made my top bronzer for 2021. I'll definitely link that video down below as well. We have a lipstick from Nars in Orgasm. It's a really beautiful sheer lipstick. It's just gonna be a really nice golden color. I feel like the stuff I got is more spring, summertime. That's okay, that was the vibe I was in. Finally, we got some blush in Orgasm X. I swatched this as well, you guys, and it was just so beautiful. It just had the most beautiful sheen. It was a punchy coral. Maybe I got this stuff because I'm just like dreaming of vacation. I probably did subconsciously because we're usually going on some sort of like, winter getaway down south during this time of year. And I usually would purchase some stuff for the trip, you know what I mean? And maybe subconsciously I was doing that because none of this stuff really is winter friendly color-wise. Just a beautiful coral, just really reflective. So let's go ahead and start with an eye look. Something with this Naked 3 palette. And again, the colors are just very subdued, very cool toned. Looks just like the full size, I would say, just not all the colors, you know what I mean? So those are some of the swatches there. Yeah, this time of year we would be going away and it would be so exciting and so fun, and that's not happening because we are living in an open air prison here in Canada, I would say. I mean, I shouldn't complain too much. We've had it good for pretty much my whole life, but all of this happening right now is just, to me, absolutely wrong. And if anyone disagrees and they like having this extreme amount of government control, you're okay to feel that way, that you want that. But in my opinion, it is an absolute overreach in this stage of the game. So, Yeah, so no travel for us because it's just too much of a hassle. I mean, just I'm hearing stories from a lot of, our customers at my pharmacy and just them attempting to go on trips. And it just seems like, honestly, a real stress ball of a situation to get out of the country right now. So we're avoiding that for now. This is really nice, you guys. I mean, the pigmentation is really good. I'm actually really quite impressed. I'm gonna go in with that shimmer shade there, the slightly darker one. It is really pretty. Wow, super pretty. I wonder if I should come in a little bit closer. I like doing makeup with you guys a little bit closer, so let me do that. That seems a little bit better. I like for you guys to see everything going on here. I'm also curious, how was your guys' holiday? Like, how was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? We just did what we would normally do. We got together with our family, and the kids just make everything seem so special and so normal. Kids are just a breath of fresh air. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. And I haven't been filming as much as I normally tend to film. Just kind of took a little bit of time just to really spend with my family and my kids especially. Gonna deepen the crease just a little bit. This is pretty. The dark shade is a bit patchy, like with most dark shades in this family. That sort of slightly cool tone gray. It's not easy. I would normally probably use that to line my eyes. I'm really enjoying this. This is great. That's pretty good. Now, I'm going to use that really intense Dior shadow. You guys, you have to see this. In the shade Beige Mitza Metallic. Oy, oy, oy. It just has the most beautiful, classy, sheeny effect. Classy meaning like no glitter, just all sheen, So let's go in and just kind of top everything up. Yes. And I think it's a really nice complement to the Naked palette, the Naked 3, because it is slightly cool toned. Love it. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure if I applied this wet, it would be even more pretty. All right, guys, I'm gonna line my eyes and put on some mascara, and we'll be right back. So I used the Bite Uplifting Mascara. It made my favorites as well for 21, and then the Extreme Giga Black Lash on the bottom. And this look is absolutely gorgeous, and the palette was really easy to work with. I feel like all the shades worked really well. The dark one, not the most creamy shade, but overall, I think this look is really pretty, really everyday, slightly smoky too. All right, let's go in with the bronzer, and this bronzer is like no surprise to me. I know I'm gonna love it. It's just in a different shade. And I do feel that Dior with this Forever bronzer, the shades are really quite unique from each, number. So 4 is very light. That's the one I've been using pretty much to kind of like contour my face this past winter. Number 6 in Amber is stunning. It is such a beautiful undertone, especially for summer. Slightly more like reddish undertone. And then number 5, which I just got in this Redemption, so golden. Like, I just cannot wait to put this on. This is totally a vacation inspired video. And the one thing I like about this formula is that it's quite dry, which you would normally think, oh, yuck, like I don't want a dry bronze. I don't want my skin to look crepey and stuff when I'm bronzing. I want it to look glowy. I want it to look fresh and all that. The thing is, this doesn't look crepey or dry on the actual skin. The dryness in the texture of it just makes it look super natural, and it just kind of like melts in with your skin and blends so beautifully because of its like drier consistency. It's literally like sunshine is hitting my face. Oh, I really love it. I want to just put it everywhere. So let's go ahead and use some of the Orgasm X Blush. So pretty. Oh my God. You can use a rougher 4-angled brush. Oh my goodness. Stunning. Like the most perfect summertime blush. Oh, you guys, it's like built-in highlighter. So pretty. And I actually don't mind the fact that it's like a cool toned eye and then quite a warm cheek. I'm going to highlight and then do a final blend with the bronzer again. This is nothing new. It's actually one of the older luminizers from DIOR. I love this formula. The current formula did also make my 2021 favorites, but this formula was special. It was sort of like that baked gelée formula. I miss it. I'm not going to lie. I really, really enjoy this one. I feel like DIOR, let me know how you guys feel and if you agree with me, but they're constantly reformulating, like they're constantly changing up their products, which is fun, it's interesting, it's innovative, you know what I mean? But sometimes like you just want the same product 5 years from now again. Even their current release of the foundation in the glow and the matte version, like they just reformulated it, wasn't it just 2 years ago? And then before that they had the forever and just the one finish. I don't know, I just feel like sometimes they need to just calm down. But this highlighter formula is special too, the old one. Last but not least, some lipstick. And we're going to use the Nars lipstick in Orgasm. I love this sheer formula. So this is in the satin finish actually. And it just has a beautiful corally, peachy tone to it. Very sheer. Way more sheer than I thought. This would be a really, really pretty topper. I have this like really pink MAC lipstick I just got, and I almost want to try it on with this and use it as a topper. Okay, I'm gonna come back. So I have this one in Chatterbox. I got this lipstick at Winners. They have some really, really beautiful new releases at Winners. Not really new release, but they kind of seem to get the same product throughout all the Winners at the same time. So lots of new MAC lipsticks that maybe are being discontinued. I don't know. This is in the Amplified formula in Chatterbox, and it's quite a nice watermelon pink. I do feel that on its own, you'll see, it's a little bit, you know, in your face, takes over the spotlight. So I'm hoping I can top it with this Orgasm. But the Amplified lipstick is nice because it just kind of adheres to your lips. We'll go in with this Nars Orgasm. So good. It's just kind of like takes it down a notch from its opaqueness and ties in with a little bit of the peachiness going on here. I'm like borderline wanting more blush, but like, I just love my blush, you guys. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm gonna leave it as is. Last thing, I'm just gonna put on that perfume because I almost forgot. So this is the Gabrielle Essence, and it's sort of like their slightly more amped up version of the Gabrielle fragrance, which kind of got slightly wishy-washy reviews when it first came out, mainly because the staying power wasn't absolutely phenomenal. Slightly darker juice than the original. The bottle feels very delicate, like the glass feels so thin, like it's just gonna shatter into a million pieces. Kind of classy, masculine, I like that. Has a double C's on top there. Let's put some on my neck. Oh, this smells like springtime. It just kind of hits you with the floral, but in a very, very soapy, fresh way. Very springtime florals. Still feels very jasmine-y, but a very like juicy jasmine, not a very overly ripe jasmine. I don't know, probably a little bit of rose at the top, some fruitiness. I feel like peach maybe, something a little bit, you know, juicy, but not overly juicy. I don't have the notes in front of me, but it's absolutely, positively beautiful. Just very, very even like office friendly, very classy. Chanel, you can't really go wrong with most of their fragrances, right? So I'm very happy with that one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really encourage you to take a look into Shoppers Drug Mart Rewards program. It's kind of a no-brainer if you like to shop for beauty products. I don't like to spend regular price on anything, whether it's clothing for my kids, clothing for me, shoes, makeup, obviously. I hate spending regular price. I want to get a deal on my purchases all the time. It's a no-brainer for me shopping at Shoppers as well as their beauty boutique, whether online or in person, because the point system is, you cannot beat it. And you're gonna feel so much better saving money on luxury beauty. And if I could help you with that, I'm very happy to do so. Again, it's not sponsored. I just really encourage people to save money where they can. I'm gonna leave you guys with a video as well before I go. It's going to be my 2021 beauty favorites. I'll just link it for you guys next. There's a lot of really interesting, maybe unexpected picks in that video. So I'm gonna leave it a little mysterious. I will see you guys very soon. Take care, and I wish you all the best. Talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.